Right, okay, good evening everybody. Welcome back to episode 2 of our show. Myself, Mr. Drone, and
Kev,
Case Imageworks. I just point out you're expecting you to mind read that I want you to say your name. Yeah, we'll get that. Welcome back to our show. Episode 2. As you know, you'll have seen from the thumbnail that the show is now called the Blue and Red Football Fred. Football Fred or do you have Footy Fred?
Either works, doesn't it?
Yeah, football I think.
Football,
it's full.
Yeah.
Football deserves its full title, doesn't it?
As long as you don't go down a soccer route.
Yeah. Oh no, we're not American. No. So the Blue and Red Football Fred, with myself, Mr. Drone, and Kev Case Imageworks. Episode 2. Here we have a format for the show that we're going to try and stick to.
It's changed slightly.
Oh, it's changed
a
today.
Little bit.
It's changed. Unfortunately for me, it's changed today. So myself and Kev, we kind of talk all week. Look, we've set a kind of platform whereas we'll discuss Liverpool's latest game in news, Everton's latest game in news, what we've got coming up, and then we'll each have a topic.
A couple of features in it.
A couple of features
as well. Yeah.
Each have a topic. Maybe something from you guys as well. A little comment or something.
We've been through all the
guys.
comments.
Yeah.
But as we did have a plan during the week. It's about 4 days ago we had this plan, didn't we?
We did.
You know, this is it. This
Done really well.
Just what we're going to do this week.
Better than last week, wasn't
it?
it?
And then, boom, bombshell today.
So today, as Kev said, bombshell today, and we're going to go straight into it now. The bombshell, you all know what we're going to say, obviously. Everton, my club, the blue side of this football show have been punished, in my opinion, very, very severely today with a massive 10-point deduction, which puts us in the bottom 2. Joint bottom, we are, aren't we? Is that, joint bottom?
Yeah, you joint bottom, but the goal difference is massive.
Joint bottom with Burnley. You're right. The goal difference is massive.
There's about 20 goals, isn't there?
Yeah, 18 I think. So, Burnley minus 21, and even Sheffield above us by 1 point, minus 21, and Luton above us by 2 points, minus 12. We're only on minus 3.
What?
1 win.
But you were 14. That's why the goal difference is.
We were 14th, yeah.
You know, they're taking points off. You know, they haven't added goals to you. Do you like?
Yeah. So, I am raging, and I will. There may be the odd swear word in this show, if I'm honest. We will try and avoid that. 'Cause it's kind of like, I know, like some kids try and watch it, but honestly, I am raging about this.
What's your thoughts on it?
Honestly, like, so I've read. Here's the thing. So the report's only come out a few hours ago now. Was it around 2 p.m, something like that? Maybe a bit.
I just done an Anfield video. Got home about half an hour later. It dropped.
Yeah.
I was at Anfield around 11, 12ish.
Right. Okay. May have been about 1ish or something.
Then,
actually, it was earlier than 2. Sorry. Yeah, because I been over done a video at the Isle of Man. That was well earlier. So maybe about 1ish. But anyway, the point is, the actual report, the full report, is 144 pages. So of course I haven't read every single word. I couldn't do that in time. I've read quite a bit though.
I haven't. I've listened to the statements.
Yeah. On that note, so Everton, let's just say Everton punished 10 points, 10-point deduction, effective immediately, but dropped us down to 19th in the table on 4 points. It's as a result and punishment for breaching the financial fair play rules by £19.5 million. So you're allowed to record a loss of 105 million
over 3 year period.
A 3 year period.
Yeah.
We reported a loss of 124.5. 19.5 million.
It doesn't matter if you what 100 million over or 1 million over.
I suppose
if you put
it like that, the rules are the rules.
Yeah.
But then I look at the immediate thing for me is, right, 10 points.
Okay.
10 points, 1. Okay, it's unprecedented and this is the first time.
No one knows what the punishment should be. So this is it.
So this is a breach. This is a breach.
For one.
Breach.
For one.
Manchester City, this is, I know you're like, It's not about City, is it? It's about Everton. I know that, but they've been charged with 115 offences. I think it is 125.
Yeah.
125 offences, and we've seen nothing. We've seen nothing. When Everton were due to go to court, you had like them straight away saying we're going to be asking for 12 points. We're going to be asking.
How
for
long
this.
has this taken to get to the points deduction?
It's about 3 years, I think. It's the investigation.
No, the investigation. How long that?
Oh no!
It's about 12 months. About 12 months.
No, the hearing was on
Yeah,
the 20th of
but
October.
when was it announced that? What I'm saying is, it's been a slow process. Okay, they fast-tracked it this season. But last season, how far into last season did they know that they were getting punished?
Far enough, I think. Well, they didn't
you
know they
what
were
I
getting
mean?
punished. They knew they were being,
The breaches happened.
Yeah. But yeah, for me as a Blue, it is obviously, it's absolutely devastating. It's heartbreaking. But let me read. Sorry, Kev. Let me just read the club statement that come out today. A lot of you may have seen this, but I'll read it as quickly as I can. Excuse me. Everton Football Club is both shocked and disappointed by the ruling of the Premier League's Commission. The club believes that the Commission has imposed a wholly disproportionate and unjust sporting sanction. The club has already communicated its intention to appeal the decision to the Premier League. The appeal process will now commence, and the club's case will be heard by an appeal board appointed pursuant to the Premier League rules in due course. Everton maintains that it has been open and transparent in the information it has provided to the Premier League, and that it has always respected the integrity of the process. The club does not recognise the finding that it failed to act with the utmost good faith, and it does not understand this to have been an allegation made by the Premier League during the course of proceedings. But the harshness and severity of the sanction imposed by the Commission are neither a fair nor a reasonable reflection of the evidence submitted. The club will also monitor with great interest the decisions made in any other cases concerning the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules. Everton cannot comment on this matter any further until the appeal process has concluded. So yeah.
Which is fair enough, but they kind of contradict themselves.
Okay, go on.
Because they admit they've breached.
Yeah, they do.
So they've admitted that they've breached it.
Yeah. What we've tried to say is.
Are they complaining about the points deduction? Were they expecting a fine?
They're definitely appealing. They're appealing about the severity of
the punishment.
Of the punishment.
Yeah.
They're appealing that. They're also saying there it maintains that Everton was open and transparent in the information provided to the Premier League. It's always respected the integrity of the process. The club does not recognise the finding that it failed to act with the utmost good faith, and it does not understand this to have been an allegation made by the Premier League during the course of the proceedings. I believe what that's about is that Everton maintain that they've been working really closely with the Premier League, and they've been cooperating with them through the entire process for a couple of years now.
So it's like someone going to court for saying murder, and they get a lesser sentence for saying, yeah, I killed them.
Oh yeah, almost. But when they're saying about the integrity in part of the punishment, I believe, or the ruling, the verdict, the judgments, whatever you want to call it, is about loans to the club.
Okay.
Now, what Everton have done, what I think we've done, is we've said that there's like inter-company and inter-club loans, but are no interest loans by Mashiri. They were to be used, they've been put in for the stadium, and loans carry an interest by Metro Bank, I believe, where they actually state there for day-to-day use and running, which carry interest. Yeah. Everton have not, it's something like this, and this might not be exact, but this is how I understand it at this moment, considering it come out earlier.
It's confusing, like, isn't it?
It's something to do with the interest rates, and that Everton tried to then pass the Metro Bank loans over to the stadium funding and say that's what it was for, and the interest therefore shouldn't count towards it. Yeah. But when they've gone through, they say, well, actually no, it's the no interest loans that have gone towards the club, that have gone towards the stadium from your owner.
Yeah.
The loans from the bank have gone to, they actually say on the applications or whatever, day-to-day run and day-to-day use, and it's for the club. Therefore, interest does count. So interest has pushed us over. There was something to do with the sale of Richarlison. We lost 20 million there because we valued him at 80, but we were almost, we've tried to say, forced to sell them for 20 million less than value. 10 million a year was supposed to come from USM, but they were sanctioned because obviously the Russian money, they were sanctioned, so we lost that. There's a lot of things, but I think Everton have tried to say we've remained integral in this process, and it might be a little bit of bad.
But at the Premier League, just saying, rules are rules.
It looks like. But if rules are rules, okay, rules are rules, then Manchester City, Chelsea.
Yeah, but Man City are finished.
They've got to be looking at
rules,
honestly, and this is it, Kev. This is it. But I bet you right now, I bet you nothing happens to them.
It's got to. They've got 125 charges against them. Right. The thing is, with City, it says they've got that many charges. It's going to take years to go through them. We'll do them one at a time. Go through one.
Go through one. Give them their punishment.
10 points off. Right.
Yeah.
When we get to the next one, 10 points off.
Yeah.
You know. Don't start saying, right, we need to do them all.
They do that though, Kev. It's just going to be once. By the time they go, it takes about a year.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
10 points every season.
Yeah, City are finished.
Yeah, all right. It'll probably City. They'll still be finishing top 4.
And it pays the way then for all the other clubs to toe the line.
You're right.
If City get away with it, Newcastle are going to do it, and Newcastle have got a bottomless pit of money.
Something else I wanted to bring up, just whilst we're still on the Everton thing, is Jamie Carragher was quick to tweet. Did you see his tweet?
I didn't know you showed me it, yeah.
So, Jamie Carragher, and I agree with this as well. Jamie Carragher said the 10-point deduction for Everton is excessive and not right, considering they have been working with the Premier League about this for the last couple of years. Would it have been better to be evasive and try and drag it out like other clubs? No doubt, relegated clubs will have put big pressure on the Premier League to deal with Everton, but when you consider 6 clubs trying to leave the Premier League and there was no sanction at all, it doesn't feel right. Until other clubs are sanctioned, Everton will feel they are being used to show there's no need for an independent regulator, and they are right.
Yeah, it's
You know when he mentioned the 6 clubs trying to leave, and no sanctions happened. Now this is one of my points. You know when I say nothing will happen to City, Chelsea, so they might do something to Chelsea because they're not as big anymore and right now as City. But I genuinely think, this is my honest opinion and belief, I genuinely think the Premier League is scared to death to lose the big clubs because of this. Like Carragher's mentioned, they tried to leave to go to that European Super League. I think that's still looming as well, because that European Super League have always said it will happen. They just have to change things in the way they did it. And I think if the Premier League were to say, right, City, you're going to be fined 10 points for the next God knows how many seasons because we're doing one a year, like you said, for example.
Yeah.
I think they're scared that City will go, all right, it's European Super League time.
Well, if they do them every 3 months, there's 30 points a season, City are going to lose.
And it should.
And it should happen.
After this today, it should happen.
And it should happen to every club, even Liverpool. That's the punishment now. That's what you get. You know, you said to Everton, you broke the rules, you get 10 points deduction.
It's absolutely crap. I think the punishment is so disproportionate to the crime, so to speak. Right now, I do. But if that's the bar,
well, they can't go on severity either, because playing football, a player is on a yellow card, takes his top off, scores a goal, another yellow card, red card, you're off. Another player can be on a yellow card, go in, snap someone's ankle, another yellow card. Okay, it wasn't intentional, so it's a booking. Another yellow card, sent off. 2 totally different ends of the scale.
Yeah.
So, broken ankle.
I get what you're saying.
Do
The punishment's the same. Yeah. The thing is though, when it comes to points deductions, like I don't think they're fair. And I know people who aren't Blues or even are might look and say, you're just saying this because you're a Blue. No, I don't think they're fair. Points.
The thing I don't think's fair is when clubs go into administration, they're struggling already, then get 15 points deduction.
Well, I tell you what, I'll move on to that right now. But points are won or lost fairly and squarely on the pitch. It's got okay, I'd say it's got nothing to do with it's got nothing to do with finances when it's 19 million. What do you buy for 19 million? Do you know what I mean? But like you say, you can't look at how much it is. It could be 2 million. You're still over.
Yeah.
But points are won fairly on the pitch. Yet they're taken away from you in an office. It should be like the powers whoever had the control in messed up business wise.
It should be a financial
They
punishment.
should be they should be the people punished. You know.
Well, that's the thing as well, because people are going to start blaming the Premier League. Now, if the Premier League are consistent, go to City, yeah, you're getting the same. Chelsea, you're getting the same. Anyone else does the same, you're getting the same. You can't complain that then.
Yeah.
That's the punishment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then the club's management start getting the blame then.
Yeah.
So clubs should start getting better run.
Better run, yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that's where it lies with the run of the club.
Yeah.
But if the Premier League are not consistent and don't punish the rest for what they've done, then it opens a can of worms.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. You said about administration. We may as well have gone into administration.
I've seen that online. Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh right.
I've loads of blues on Twitter saying.
We should have. Oh, I haven't seen that online.
There's loads saying it. Yeah.
I texted my mates earlier saying, do you know what, lads? We should have gone into administration. Taken 9 points. It's a point less. Taken 9 points, right?
Well, some clubs have been given 15, haven't they?
Then you swerve. You could potentially swerve loads of your debts. You could sell to 777 for next to nothing. Because they could buy you out of administration.
Yeah.
It's all dodgy the way it works, by the way, and I don't recommend this for like businesses in general. I really don't. I don't like it at all when it's done. But all I'm saying is, morally, well, not morally, commercially, we should have just gone. Let's just go into administration.
Yeah.
It's a lesser points deduction. Only by 1 point, but still, it's a lesser one. And we can also get rid of some of these debts.
Also, what happens now with the relegated clubs? Because they said if this sanction comes, if they ever get sanctioned, they're going to sue.
Who do they sue? I don't get that. I've never got that. Who do they sue?
Well,
We've been punished.
The club.
But for what?
For their loss of earnings.
Can't. I don't believe they've got any case. And
No.
again, I'm not any high commercial litigation.
Because they're talking
lawyer,
about them suing for like 300 million, weren't they? That's what.
I don't believe that they could try, but the governing body, being the Premier League, have dealt with us. They could potentially sue the Premier League, saying they should have dealt with it quicker. But the Premier League will say, well, that's our process, you know what it is.
But if I was an Everton fan, I'd take this now.
Oh, there's no better time for us to take it.
Last season would have sent you down.
Yeah.
This season you got off to a good start.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, we got off to a bad start, but the last 5 games.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is where you are now.
Yeah.
Before the points deduction.
Absolutely. And
Because
when you look at
the
teams, in and around us, Kev, as we just said, Burnley, we've just lost 10 points and we're not bottom. You know,
it's the worst start of any Premier League, well, any league season from 3 relegated clubs.
That's like you say, so you couldn't ask
for a better time for this to happen.
For a better time. It's never going to be a good time, and I will remain that it, unless it's explained, unless they come out and they explain it in a lot more detail and exactly why they come to 10 points and everything. But I will remain for now that 10 points is really, really excessive, and it doesn't fit.
Well, as I say, you can't you don't know what is excessive and what isn't, because it's the first time it's ever been done. So if this is the punishment, this is the punishment. This is what everyone should get now.
But that's like Everton saying their
Now
statements.
you can't say to the next one to do it and they get like a 4-point deduction.
No,
you know
can't.
what I mean?
Can't.
It's got to be consistent now.
City must be looking at this, mustn't they? I keep bringing up City because City's obviously the obvious, because they've actually been charged.
Because if this happens, if City gets sanctions, they're finished, completely finished.
Yeah, because that.
They could be finished as a football club.
Yeah, because that deduction for them, it's got to be huge.
It's 2,000 points? No,
1,000.
1,225.
But yeah, 1,225 points. Make that back.
What league does that put you in? The Sunday league, the same league that my lads playing on the Sunday?
Destroys you, doesn't it? It destroys you. What league does that put them in? The European Super League.
Yeah.
Is where it'll put them, mate.
Yeah.
That's where they'll go. They've got an out. Everton have got no out. European Super League doesn't want us. God knows why. But yeah, it stinks. It stinks in my opinion. And I know there'll be loads of people watching that probably don't agree with me because I am talking as a blue. Obviously, I am.
And I'm from the outside looking in.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think then? What do you think? Yeah, sorry, what you asked?
Well, I've given you my point of view. Like, if this is because it's never been, I can't say it's harsh or it's not enough. I can't say anything because the Premier League have never done this before. The Premier League said this is the punishment. This is what you get. It should roll on to every single one. Everyone else who does it. It's been done before. City are in it. Chelsea are in it. Yeah, it'll get done again. It'll happen to them.
I think there's probably more. If they looked properly, I mean, it's just come out the City. I've got a real attitude towards City tonight after all this. Sorry, sorry, Man City. But they've just earlier this week to just stick the nail in a bit more. It just flashed up on Sky Sports saying they've recorded record revenue profits of 700 odd million. How? It's empty. They don't even fill the stadium,
And it's
bizarre.
Merch. They're not big around the world.
Come on. They're not even as big as Man U still.
That's what I
And
mean.
probably never will be. And I don't mean any disrespect, it's just Man U as such a global enterprise.
Haaland shirts will probably sell well.
Yeah, but who else?
Even still,
Who else's shirts would sell well, do you reckon? Maybe Grealish?
Man, you got Ronaldo back. And they sold, how many shirts did they sell? They sold millions of them,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What they paying in wages, they made more back in shirt sales.
Yeah.
City haven't got that.
And City's wage bill is huge as well,
Yeah.
isn't it? Huge. So, what's everybody's fault? Blues,
Let us
Reds.
know. Yeah.
Let us know. Well, obviously, something to keep an eye on because there's going to be more that come out. Everton are appealing. They will have the back. And I did see earlier, somebody had put on Twitter, might have been the Esk or somebody else put on Twitter, that the one thing this has done, which is something we've needed for a while, but not in this way, but it does seem to have unified us as a club again. All Blues will now stand behind the Everton appeal.
Unify football.
Yeah.
It isn't just about
We
clubs,
will. Wait till that United game.
It's about being fair.
Yeah. No, it'll unify us as a club though,
Yeah.
because there's been fans that have been kind of, arguing about management, talking about this, but I think this will galvanise us. Wait till that United game
Well,
next week.
anyway for the United game anyway.
Honestly though, wait now. I reckon United are going to get it next week, Honestly. Even I reckon the players
one more win and you're not the relegation zone.
Yeah.
With this deduction.
Yeah. Beat United, broke the relegation zone.
One more thing to add as well. Did I hear somewhere that Everton were going to ask for a suspended points deduction? Until the appeals scene? I
don't know, but I don't think either way it's already been applied. There's no way on earth I think the Premier League would go, oh, all right then, well, let's add the 10 points back. And
you can't have that hanging over you, can you?
No.
Just in case you do get in trouble and think, well, we could lose another 10 points here.
Yeah.
Just take the hit now.
Well, like we say, we're not bottom. It's horrible. It's horrible. But let's stay on Everton though. Let's get a bit more positive. Last weekend's game on a positive note for Everton.
Needed win.
It was a great win. Palace away, 3-2 Everton. It was a dramatic start to the game. Everton 1-0 up in 1 minute.
I saw the start, I didn't see the rest of the match.
Mikolenko, once again, I think I said last week, didn't I? I thought Mikolenko has been having a great season.
Apparently he's the most valuable. Is he left back? He's left back, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's most valuable left back so far this season.
There you go, and I did say I thought he'd been playing really well.
And I said he's a bit lightweight and I'm still undecided over him. Keep his form up then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the second goal, so we gave away a penalty to Palace. Eze scored it. Eze's a great player, by the way.
He is. Yeah.
He was the one troubling us. And I tell you what, after they got their first goal, he ran past, so Brentford gave away the penalty. He then had a run coming into the box from the 18 yards down the right. He went over Brentford's foot and the penalty wasn't given. He got booked for it, for diving. Tell you what.
Lucky.
Yeah. If it was given, honestly, you wouldn't have argued it. Like, you'd have been like,
I didn't
stuck
see it,
his foot, his trailing foot,
and
he went over it. Could have been given.
He got him for diving.
It wasn't.
So did he leave his foot in?
Kind of, like he went down. It was his trailing foot, but it was
hate
left.
Players who do that.
Yeah.
Hate them.
Mikolenko, then it's the post again, bounces off, Decore scores. They get one back through Edward. Terrible defending. We just switched off. The ball goes over. Tarkovsky as well. You don't really tend to see him do stuff like this. If you watch it, I don't even know what he was thinking.
Sorry. Yeah.
Drops over and he looks, and I don't know if he thinks Pickford's right behind him or something, but he looks and almost starts walking away. And it just drops in Edwards in.
He's only there just to get rid.
He normally just clears it.
Yeah.
Weird one. But then Idrissa Gueye comes up with the goods. 86 minutes. We then hold on. Massive 3 points. Imagine we wouldn't have got that 3 points. We'd have been rock bottom now.
But at 2-2, you'd have taken 2-2.
Oh, we would.
Yeah.
You just don't want to lose away. Yeah. We were saying last week, weren't we? It's a
cold in there, ground.
Yeah, it's a tough place to go. So to get that result there was absolutely fantastic. Before we played, not great, if I'm honest.
Well, I'm looking at the stats here. You know.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Everything's in Palace's favour.
Yeah, it is.
Possession.
Everything, pass accuracy, passes.
Yeah, the lot, mate.
Yeah. The only thing in our favour is the fouls and yellow cards.
Sorry, shots. They had more shots, same on target, yeah.
Yeah, 9 corners as well, to our 2. But yeah, we come away with the goods there.
That's what you want, not to play your best and still get the points.
Exactly that, mate. Exactly that. So there's no complaints from me. Staying on. Everton, we know we've got international break this weekend, which I'm really despise the fact we're into our 3rd international break of this season already. It's crap, and we just got some momentum. However, given the news today, and I also think it's no coincidence that they've broken the news when there's no Premier League games this weekend. That stinks as well.
So it'll let the dust settle.
Yeah, let the dust settle. Yeah. But yeah, we move on to United at home next week. I'm going to that game. And I think it will be fiery. The Blues
need to get off to a good start. If you don't get off to a good start, the United fans are going to be loud.
The Blues will be well up for that, won't we, Blues? We will be well up for that game.
Need to quieten them down early on.
I think we will. Come on, you Blues. I think right now it feels like everyone's up against us, and I think that can sometimes be a good thing. Yeah. It's us against the world.
It is, yeah.
We'll do it ourselves, as we've always had to. So, it's a good one. Should we move on to your club?
Wes?
You go. Liverpool, Brentford.
Brentford.
Did you go?
I did.
Yes. How was it? Atmosphere?
It was good.
Game?
Yeah, it was good. One second, let me get this up here. Well, atmosphere wise.
Can't remember the score.
It wasn't.
I'm not
3-0.
There you go, mate. You've got it there, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah, so started off well, but again, we're having that problem in front of goal. You know,
I seen the
Nunes 2 disallowed goals, which looked like I was writing where I was sitting. I was in the upper main stand looking right down.
Yeah.
And I was in line, and they did not look offside.
Really?
And when I got
was it 2 offside?
Yeah. When I go around, look, you know, it's pixels on a screen. You know that he's offside. You know what I mean? So.
But again, as you've just said, in relation to our points deduction and all that, you know, if you're over the FFP, you're over. If
rules
you're
are
off,
rules.
you're off.
Rules are rules.
Doesn't matter if you're a hair or if you're a yard.
It's when you just zoom in into the pixels.
No, I get it.
On.
I get it, and I agree. What happened? Can you remember the old benefit of the doubt for the attacker and stuff like that?
Yeah.
There's no obviously the VAR stopped all that. Yeah.
As I think, it should be clear. Offside, you know. The linesman flagged it off, and I always saw that. I'm going, come on, mate.
Yeah.
You haven't seen an offside. It's just been your side that you've flagged it.
When I seen, I did watch the highlights, and Brentford had a couple of early chances, didn't
He
he?
did, yeah.
Yeah, there was one messy one where like it was like all over the place in the box.
Van Dijk's back to his best.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Van Dijk had a brilliant game.
Yeah.
I gave him man the match to Salah. Simply, he was trying to set Nunes up to score, and he thought, no, it's alright, you can't do it, I'll do it.
Done himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Nunes did set him for his first, didn't he though?
Nunes is always setting Salah up.
Yeah, it was a decent goal that
Yeah,
first.
I think Nunes had like 7 assists and they've all been for Salah.
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
Salah must love him then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's trying to return the favour and, okay, he's scoring but they're offsides or
They're belters.
or he's in the post.
Only scores
Yeah,
a belter.
yeah. Jota's finish towards the end, brilliant. Jota, you
That was a
know,
good goal.
he's unsung, that lad.
Mm.
Liverpool fans love him, but I don't think many other fans from outside Liverpool look at Liverpool and think
Jota.
Jota's one of the
No,
top
we
players,
don't.
and he is.
No, we don't. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
I don't think you would. You go
he's reliable.
to Anfield or Liverpool are coming to our ground, and if you see Jota on the team sheet ahead of Diaz, Nunes or Salah, you're less concerned. You just are, like, just being honest.
I think Jota is got a better strike rate than, obviously not Salah, but Nunes, Diaz, Gakpo. But if they see him on the team sheet, they probably wouldn't be as scared if they saw Nunes on the team sheet.
Yeah.
He's proper unsung. The finish was great, and every time he scores a goal, it's a great finish.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't score scrappy goals.
Yeah. Fair. It was a good goal. That goal was a good goal. So after I know they had. So looking at the stats here, Kev, Brentford had 16 shots, like.
He did, yeah.
Albeit
Brentford were in the game.
Only 3 on target though.
I was expecting them to score.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah, 3 on target to
Luckily
Liverpool's
didn't.
10.
Yeah.
10 on target and you scored 3 of them. Well, actually you scored 5, but so the offside ones won't even count on there, will you, as shots on target? No, of course not.
No.
Possession, Liverpool's favour, passes, pass accuracy, everything else. Yeah, everything's in Liverpool's favour there. So, which you'd expect at Anfield, to be totally honest with you, wouldn't you?
Matip as well, you know. Also, did you know that Liverpool had 8 injuries going into that game?
No? Who?
Yeah, let me just get them up. So we've got 2 long-termers there. Thiago and Bajcetic. We're missing Jones, Canate, Gomez, Gravenberch, McAllister and Robbo.
Oh yeah, Robertson. God, yeah. How long's Robertson out for? Have they confirmed yet?
No.
What the bad was it? Is it his shoulder? Is it, or it was in the international?
Yeah.
It was a shoulder or elbow or something, wasn't it, like that?
It's arm-related, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was.
It was arm related. There's got to be one of the two, unless it's his wrist. But no, his wrist wouldn't stop him. I'm sure his shoulder or something, you know. But yeah. So I mean, that's some key players really. Gravenberch, McAllister, Bajcetic. I think
all starters
he was,
apart from Bajcetic.
Canate, yeah.
They're all first teams. I didn't realise that until after the match.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a really good result against Brentford, considering we've got a team missing.
Gravenberch, McAllister, Thiago and Bajcetic, Jones. Who actually played in midfield? Endo. It was you on our show last week that you said you're a little bit still on the fence with Endo, didn't you? You said he's got some work to do.
Right, he has. Right. The reason why I said that is because he's one of them players that he didn't get a lot wrong, but he didn't do a lot either. He's.
I see on the highlights that he could have been sent off again. Was there a challenge he went in for?
Like no, there's not many.
No.
I've
seen them playing it like over and over.
If he went in 50-50, good lad come off worse, but in the 50-50 he was pulling out before he made contact.
It's the slow-mo when they show these highlights
even in
and it makes it look, I
even
think
in the
sometimes
slow-mo,
like
it didn't look that bad, so yeah. But it took a while to come to that decision as well, you know.
Yeah. So that put you guys up to
second in the league.
Second in the league, behind Manchester City.
Yeah.
Guess what we've got next week?
Merseyside versus Manchester.
Got it, it's not tomorrow. Merseyside versus Manchester.
Well, I'd say Liverpool versus Manchester, but
Yeah, let's say Merseyside.
The City of Liverpool versus
Let's say
Manchester.
Merseyside. Yeah. Let's say the blue and red football Fred versus Manchester. So yeah, you boys. We'll talk you boys first. You guys got City, the big one.
City are missing a lot of players.
Away. What's their injuries? Let's you need typing, guys. See how quick I can type. Office job. Wow. Haaland joins Man City injury list.
I don't know how bad that injury is yet. Because he took a whack on the ankle, hasn't
Has he?
he? Yeah.
Ooh, right. Oh, for goodness sake. This isn't easy to find. So, Ederson, the keeper.
I don't know where Edson was.
Ederson, Ake, Kovacic,
Rodri.
Mateus Nunes, Kevin De Bruyne, John Stones, Sergio Gomez, Rodri. Rodri pulled out of Spain's game. I think he'll be all right.
Because he wants to be fit for the
I
Liverpool
think
match.
he'll be all right. And if Rodri isn't all right, I'd say that's the biggest one.
It is.
He's a
Yeah.
great player.
If he's out, City lose games.
Yeah, he's such an important player for them. I like players like him. They just kind of quietly go about their business. Do you know what I mean? Not too much hype around them or anything, but when you actually watch him, he's class.
He's a solid player.
Class player.
And that's where I'm going about Endo. You know what? Endo could be that type of player.
Yeah. Okay.
Where he goes under the radar. I just want to see a bit more from him.
Yeah.
You know, because last week when I said he's not one of the best of them that we bought,
Yeah.
I think it's a bit harsh on him.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
he doesn't do a lot wrong.
I don't watch him enough.
Yeah.
All I seem to see if I'm watching or listening to games is he loves a challenge. Like that's because all I seem to hear is he got
Last
a
week
bit
it
sent off
was a
there.
50-50. It was getting looked at, but
Yeah. Okay.
it was never a send off.
Fair enough. Kovacic is playing great for City as well. That's a big one. We all know De Bruyne. They're missing him for a while again. Unfortunately, it is.
Haaland's the one as well. You know,
Oh, if Haaland's injured, then
they're struggling for goals, aren't they?
I mean it's some luck that if you come up against City and he's injured, isn't it? Not just you, any team, any team that's playing them.
I wouldn't wish injuries on any player.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
if they're out, they're out.
yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Wouldn't wish injuries on any player, but if I had to, I'd choose Haaland when City were playing us. So, what do you think of that game? Thoughts?
I think Liverpool will smash them
Yeah.
if that injury list sticks.
Okay. What are your injuries like though? Are those players only like short term apart?
Yeah,
from
they were
Robertson?
short term for that match.
So like McAllister, because McAllister and Gravenberch, that's like your midfield, like really McAllister.
Did McAllister play the other day for Argentina?
Did he? Yeah.
Yesterday, I think
So
he did. Yeah.
so he's
I think
alright.
he did, yeah.
So it must have been just a little niggle or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying if they have those injuries, you smash them?
I think it's a walk-off for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way Liverpool playing.
Well, okay.
Going forward, we're great. We can't concede goals. If we're playing against Ireland, we concede goals. If we're not playing against Ireland, I can see us getting a 2-3-0 win there.
Even with Van Dijk back to his best, if you're playing Haaland, you can see.
He was back to his best for that match. Let's see if he sticks to the, you know. He, when we got him, he was the Rolls Royce defenders, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The engine.
Oh, he was. Yeah. All right. As we said, then Everton
United
have got United at home. We've got the red half of Manchester at our place.
And as you said, with this now, you know,
I think we'll just be.
we'll
have been up for it
galvanise the
anyway.
fans.
Right, we'll have been up for it anyway. Because we always are at Goodison, but I think this will intensify it that much more. I think it'll be really loud, really intimidating for them. Man United right now are such a disjointed,
I don't know.
not even a team, they're such a disjointed club. I don't think they've any idea what's...
Who's captain now? Is it Bruno?
Bruno Fernandes.
he shouldn't be captain.
Yeah. No, I don't think he should be. Well, I think it should be if Luke Shaw plays, if he's fit, because he's always injured as well. It should probably be
I
like...
don't think he's been had a full season since he's been there, has he?
No. But let's see if there's an injury list. Do you know what I did here the other day though? In fact, it was only yesterday. And I hope this is wrong and this is just rumour. But I heard Calvert-Lewin may have picked up another hamstring injury in training.
Really?
Don't shoot the messenger for that. I'm not passing that on as solid news. I just heard it was a text. I'll have a look in a minute. Let's go. So Man United.
We're looking at that.
Man United injury list: Casemiro, Martinez, Eriksen, that Højlund, their striker, Johnny Evans. Then you got the likes of Wan-Bissaka, Malacia, Shaw. They're expected back next week though. Jadon Sancho's suspended. A strange thing with him. But anyway, you know, their striker's out. Højlund is out. Eriksen's out. Martinez, Casemiro. Casemiro's a big one.
Yeah.
Did you see anything? Is there nothing about it?
No, 20th of August, the last one I was saying about Calvert-Lewin.
Good.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So they haven't got huge injuries. United. They're just very, like I said, disjointed.
Yeah, so I don't think it matters. They could have their full team out anyway, and it's just not working for them.
No, it's not. No.
Something's not clicking.
No, it's not.
And that all goes down to their ownership.
Yeah.
At the moment, they're rotten from the core.
Yeah.
And it spreads out to the team.
They are indeed. I heard this week's, it was Sir Bobby Charlton's funeral earlier this week, and I heard on TalkSport there's a lot of debate about the Glazers or no owners, no Manchester United's owners or even representative of them attended the funeral, and there was a big talk about should they have, should they not have. But you know what? A lot of United fans come on and actually said they were absolutely right not to attend, because if they'd have attended, it would have turned into a
Hate Glazer campaign.
Rather than what it was
Bobby
actually was. So they actually did the right thing.
Well, maybe that was a conscious decision then to do that, because Bobby Charlton was an ambassador for the club. So of course, who's the chief exec? Was he at the funeral?
Yeah, I don't know. All I seen there was a lot of like ex-players in that. There was a lot of them.
There should have been someone from management there at least.
Yeah, you thought maybe there was. They were just about the owners, the Glazer family, and there wasn't even a family representative there or anything like that. So, but then other people saying, I think there were reps from Manchester. I think there were definitely reps from Manchester United. Because people saying the fact that there were reps from Manchester United attending is them because they own it. So you know what I mean. Totally different story anyway. Everton's we've only really got. I mean, Dele Alli, Andre Gomes, Seamus Coleman. The only one you missed there possibly is Seamus
Coleman's
Coleman. But
close to fitness, isn't he? Solvers.
It just says currently being assessed. Onana is the main one. Amadou Onana is out until the 26th, so he's going to miss the United game.
What's happened to him?
Well, it says calf, shin, heel injury. Further detail: calf strain. Status 25%. So, missing him. But I think we're gonna turn them over at Goodison.
Okay.
After I thought we would anyway, to be honest. But then after today and that points deduction, I just thought, I think we'll.
If Calvert-Lewin gets a run at their defence, he's got every chance.
Yeah.
Especially if it's Maguire and the other fella from West Brom.
Johnny Evans.
Johnny Evans.
Yeah.
With them two at the back.
Yeah. That's strange, isn't it, when you talk about Manchester United and that's their centre half.
Well, it's Leicester's old defence, isn't it?
Yeah. But Leicester won the league with them two at the back, I think.
They did.
Yeah.
But that's when they were in the prime.
Yeah, was also, it's just a strange season, that one. It proved to be a strange season, didn't it? Because Leicester then went down and everything. So
Spurs fans be fuming over that season.
Proved to be, yeah. So hold it right there. I'm just going to check the time on this. 46 minutes. Okay, so what we had planned, because as we said, we did have a plan. We honestly did have a plan, but it changed.
Then Everton threw in the air.
We had a couple of things we wanted to look at. Here's one I wanted to look at, Kev, because you did have a topic to discuss, but it was kind of also Everton related. So I think we're going to leave that one till next week.
Yeah.
And one thing I wanted to discuss, and I'm going to play this now, and you'll see this come up. Let's have a look at this. This is Kieran Trippier after the Newcastle game against Bournemouth last week, and I think everyone's probably seen this. You've probably seen it. But let's have a look at it anyway. Okay, so that's Kieran Trippier.
What do you think about that?
Oh, so he's addressing the fans after losing 2-0 away at Bournemouth. Yeah, it was away at Bournemouth. What do I think?
Should he be confronting the fans?
Possibly. He's okay to, if the fans. Oh, there's honestly so much to it. So the fans are okay to express their disappointment at going away to Bournemouth, because the expectation level at Newcastle is now risen a lot. So they expect to go there.
They expect to win every game.
They expect to win every game, and they expect to go there, especially to Bournemouth. No disrespect intended, but they expect to go there and beat Bournemouth, right? So the fans are okay. The fans are okay to express their disappointment, but at the same token, come on, fans! Newcastle, they've got you into Europe. You're having the best days of like your lives for a long time, like since the days of Andy Cole and that there. So
yeah, the time when Keegan has a meltdown.
Keegan, yeah. So since then, since those times, they're having the best times.
They've definitely had lots of cheer, basically.
The one thing for me, the main thing for me, so I'll tell you, this is my main point, because I'll let you give your, but my main point is, or my main thought is, the fact that Trippier goes to the fans. I think he could go and say, come on, or whatever, but to go over in quite an angry way, but say to them, how many injuries have we got? I think that's so disrespectful to the squad that have turned up to play. Do you know what I mean?
I think we're being disrespectful to the fans.
To the fans, do you?
By approaching them.
Yeah.
He could have walked over and held his hands up and said, you're right,
you're
right.
Yeah.
We've lost 2-0. You've paid for your ticket, you've travelled all the way down here, you've got to travel all the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're allowed to show their, grievances.
Yeah, because they also, when they win, and these fans, away fans are mainly the ones you'd say like probably 90% of away fans, 95% are fans that probably go to every game.
Yeah.
Because that's how you get your away tickets. It's on merit and that. So
credits.
they're probably a big bunch of fans that go to every game, and like you say, and I've just said, they deserve to be able to show their disappointment and their reaction.
They pay their money.
They also, on almost every other game, when they win or draw, whatever, they're cheering them on.
It's great. Yeah, it's great. Now, they obviously, I didn't see the match. The fans obviously think that they didn't put a shift in, which, to lose 2-0 to Bournemouth, and as you say, it's no disrespect to Bournemouth.
They shouldn't be losing 2-0.
You shouldn't be losing 2-0.
Yeah. They, so I did watch quite a lot of the game, and Newcastle weren't that good.
No, I don't think Newcastle have been great all season.
They weren't. No.
But for Trippier, what it is with me, Trippier's confronted the fans and he's kicking off on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just hold your hands up and say, okay, we apologise for the performance.
Yeah.
And then walk off the pitch.
Yeah.
A few seconds.
Probably get quite a lot of
bit more respect for that.
Quite a lot of respect.
Yeah.
For doing something like that. let's we just said, let's just look at the stats quickly. Let's put it into perspective. 19 shots Bournemouth, Newcastle 8. Shots on target 10 Bournemouth, Newcastle 5. Newcastle have more possession, 53%.
Yeah, it's 50-50, isn't it?
Just about some more passes, some pass accuracy. Other than that, corners not pretty even. But the main thing is the shots. Yeah. 19 shots for Bournemouth, 10.
There's possession, you can't go off possession.
No, I'd like to see where it was, because possession, they could be passing it around the back.
You can pass it around your friends.
Yeah, and pass accuracy doesn't give you that.
Yeah,
isn't an accurate reflection, because like we just said.
Shots on target and goals, that's what matters for you.
Yeah, totally agree. So
attacks, anything like that.
So you're saying you think he was disrespectful to the fans? I think he was disrespectful to his own teammates and squad, the ones that have turned out to play, and he's shouting at the fans. How many injuries have we got?
So,
because these other boys that have stepped in and tried. So whether or not they've played well, I have no doubt that they've tried.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because you don't last long on a pitch. Like if you're not trying, fans spot that like that and
but also, even if you're not very good, if you've worked your socks off on that pitch, the fans will respect you for it.
Yeah.
Laziness, you don't accept.
Yeah.
When a player comes off and he's dribbling with and he's done his best,
yeah,
you can see, and he's black and blue.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've tried your best.
Absolutely. We've had, as an Evertonian, we've had loads of players like that. I'm not saying any of them were rubbish by any stretch, but we've had players who's like technically not great, but they just go and put so much of a shift in, and that's what we expect as Evertonians, as fans. We expect them, when they put on that shirt, go and give everything. And when you can watch that and see that they have, and also a player that plays like that as well, makes the rest of the team play like that.
Well, last week we spoke about Beto, and he's even self-confessed when he says, "I'm not the most technical, gifted player in the world, but I'll try my best."
Yeah, that's all you want as well. That's all you want. They've obviously got, to be playing professional football, Premier League, they've obviously got a lot of ability.
You know what? I went to when United got Trippier in the FA Cup a few seasons ago. I got tickets for it and went to see them. The players that were, fringe players at Man United against Trippier, you could just see the levels ahead they were of them.
Yeah, okay.
It was just, who was it? The lad that they got from Blackburn ages ago. Can't remember his name.
No.
Anyway,
did
he was brilliant.
Yeah.
Against Trippier Rovers.
Yeah.
But when he's in the Premier League, just levels. He's not that good in the Premier League.
Levels to it.
Yeah.
Levels, obviously. Levels. But yeah, guys, let us have your thoughts. What do you all think? Kieran Trippier, do you agree with us? Do you agree the disrespect to fans or disrespect to teammates? Or perhaps you think, actually, he's got it down.
Either way, he hasn't done himself any favours.
No, he hasn't. No. He actually, in his press conference afterwards, he actually mentioned a message to fans as well. About I'd seen him calm down a little bit, but he said, a message, just one, message to the fans as well, and said something about them putting everything into it in there. So it did carry on there a little bit.
Well, that's why I say, when you walk off the pitch and you're that close to the fans and they're giving you, they're giving you the grief.
It's hard though, isn't it? Because
just hold your hands up.
But it's such an emotional moment where emotions are high and everything right there. It's just that the final whistle's just gone. He's played out of his skin, done everything he can. They've lost, and he is fans.
But then fans are going to be there long after he's gone.
Oh, yeah.
He's not going to win the argument.
Oh, yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, you got that right. Right.
It's you or the fans, and the fans aren't going anywhere.
No. But I also think, I don't think the fans will hold this against him. Because I think the fans love him.
Yeah. If he puts on a top dollar performance in the next game, they'll forget about it.
He's one of their, if not their, key player really.
But if he's give the fans stick, and then puts in a few stinkers after that.
Yeah, then he's...
The time will turn.
Yeah, you're right. You're right there. You're right. Okay, so let's move on. Kind of last part of our show, and as we said at the beginning, this one, although we have a kind of structure, and part of it is to address some of your comments and everything. It kind of got taken over today by the Everton stupid points thing.
Yeah.
Guys, you may hear my phone making a noise all of a sudden when I go into my camera. It started making a silly noise. So yeah, beeping. I do apologise for that. But anyway, last week we'd said we were going to. We asked you to try and help us with a name for the show, because we haven't thought of that yet. We got some great ones, and I'll put these up on the screen, but we'll go along here. Dominic, I'm not going to say your second name, you're up here. Name for the show, You'll Never Drone Alone. Now, we had quite a lot of these, didn't we?
We've had a lot, drone related, yeah.
Yeah. We both...
The reason for this show was to keep drones out of it.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Completely.
You haven't seen drones sitting on the table or nothing.
It's football.
We've both got drone channels, but you do your football vlogs.
Yeah.
Now that they've given us that 10-point deduction, I said, haven't I, that I've kind of held back on doing some of the Everton vlogs.
Yeah.
But I might start that again at the United
definitely.
game.
Yeah.
We'll see how we feel. But anyway, we're both into football, both cover football stadiums with our drones, so we've made a football show. We might talk about something drone related now and again, maybe.
Yeah, but it's going to be...
Maybe just something we've done, or...
It's going to be football.
This is football.
Yeah.
So, thanks for everybody who's done that. Thanks, Dominic. We really appreciate it all, and everybody who come up with names like that. Thank you, but we're going to try and stay away from the drone. So there's one. Here's one. Ad Joa. Some of you guys have funny names, you know, on this. Apologies if that's actually the name. Who's put, hey guys, just tossing in some name ideas for your new show, Across the Park. I think that's been done, don't we, Across the Park?
Yeah, it has been done, yeah. I can't remember who done it, but...
I think that's been done. It still might be being done. It might be a show, so we
Stepping
best not do that.
Stepping on toes.
Yeah. Two halves of Merseyside, bad at all. Scouse Football Showdown, or the Mersey Football Mashup. And this one, he's also put, would be awesome to hear some general Premier League stuff, but definitely keep the main vibes around Merseyside clubs.
That's the plan we've got anyway.
Yeah,
It's just,
yeah.
Last week we were introducing the show. This week Everton has just took over it.
Yes, Everton took over. Not in a good way though. Not a good way. So, thanks for that.
Yeah.
And Joe,
But we are going to do the Premier League stuff, aren't we?
We are. Some great ideas there. And then we've got the Grim Sleeper, who says, got to be called Droning On about footy.
See, there's a load of them. And I even got private messages saying, call it droning on.
Yeah.
I thought, that makes it sound boring.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
You're droning on again.
Yeah. And then, so we go. UK Knight Rider 1544 says, hi guys, I'm sub to both channels, by the way. Keep up the great work you both do.
Thank you.
I'm loving seeing, thank you very much. I'm loving seeing how both grounds are coming on and progressing nicely. A few suggestions for the new channel name. Look at this guy. The Merseyside Connection, the Scouse Lads, when two teams collide, two teams, one city. Merseyside Mashup, from the other one.
Yeah.
One city, two mates, 3 points. One city, two teams, 3 points.
Sounds dodgy, doesn't it?
The Blue and Red, yeah. The Blue and Red Army. The Blue and Red Army. The Anfield and Brandywell Mashup. The Mersey Boys Football Show. The Red and Blue Merseyside Crew. The Final Whistle. That's been done. The Final Whistle's already something on TV, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Merseysiders podcast. Right, okay. UK Knight Rider. Now, we've kind of picked a name, which is the Blue and Red Football Thread, as you'll see. You're kind of the closest to it. We've ended up picking that. Little rhyme to a little ring.
Yeah.
But UK Knight Rider with the Blue and Red Army, kind of the closest. So, we've picked you, our friend, for our kind of...
Now, the reason being is because you put blue before red, and ours is kind of around with football thread.
Yeah,
so
but most people nearly every session it's always red and blue. Yeah. So yeah, your Blue and Red Army is kind of the closest to what we've actually picked. So UK Knight Rider, drop us a message, let us know who you support or what football jersey you'd like. We'll get that sorted for you. Tell you what, I'll put my email address is coming up there.
Is it here?
Yeah, it's from there.
It is
it's going to be right there. So that'll drop us an email there. I will go through some kind of security and make you do things No, nothing bad.
You have to jump through some hoops.
Yeah, you do. Because people try and claim prizes. I've had it before. Have you? Have you ever given away prizes on your channel?
Yeah, but in person.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you know the right person to them?
I said the first person to meet me in Stanley Park at this time.
Oh, okay, have you?
Get the prize, yeah.
That's far easier than what I've done. I've like picked them. I picked people.
Yeah.
Random.
As I done a live
honestly,
for
like 10, 15 messages saying that's me. I'm
Yeah.
like, it can't be all of you.
Yeah, no, I done one for the Liverpool seat, but that was a raffle.
Yeah. So do you
That
know
worked
whoever
well,
bought it?
yeah.
So then you, of course,
Yeah.
a raffle. Yeah, okay,
That
okay.
worked well, yeah.
That went to charity, didn't it? Money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
it
Back
went
into
to
football.
bought football kits, yeah.
For a kids team.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Excellent. Excellent.
14 football kits. Yeah.
Your contributions, guys, whoever bought tickets for that raffle
brilliant.
Kev did. We're going to be doing a few more prizes as well, so we'll just move on here. So I'm just going to show you this one. Let me see. Daniel Geacock.
You have to be careful, don't you, reading names out?
It's not. Yeah, you do. Sorry about that. It's not that one. It's this one, SJ Doc, who said, brilliant lads. Looking forward to the next episode. Could you discuss your thoughts on Jamie Carragher saying there should only be goal line technology and automated offsides instead of VAR? Right. Yes, SJ Doc, hold that thought. And that was our intention, to pick out some of the comments so you can give us a topic to discuss as well. That's exactly what we're looking for, guys. SJ Doc, we'll have a little chat about that next week.
Yeah.
But everybody, we'll try and pick two for next week, that one and another one. Keep your comments coming. And what we'll do, we're probably going to look at maybe giving out a couple of prizes here and there for best comments, best idea, things like that. But just threw that up to show you. That's exactly what we're looking for, guys. Okay.
I'll even jump in the comments section as well on this one to discuss things.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. There you go. So yeah, guys, I think we're probably approaching all over the hour, just about there. So
thereabouts.
yeah, we will call day. Any plans this weekend? It's England playing tonight, isn't it?
I've got a lot of work on this weekend, so yeah, it's a working weekend, unfortunately.
Will you watch the England match, by the way? Are you that bothered?
I'm not bothered about international football.
No.
But for the sake of the show, I'll give it a watch.
No, don't. Not for the sake of the show, because I'm not that bothered.
Are
Is
you not
there
that
anybody
bothered?
not bothered about?
Oh,
No,
I won't be watching then.
I will. So I like the England games and that, but we've already qualified, haven't we? I'm sure we have.
All I want
We've already
is
qualified,
all the players come back to Liverpool safe.
Yes,
That's all I want.
And this is the thing where we're quite lucky. We don't get many. No, we have. We've obviously got players out to this national duty, but
Back in the 90s, Jamie Redknapp, every time we went to play for England, got injured.
yeah.
That was a nightmare.
Yeah. As I said earlier, I just hate the fact that the season starts in, what is it, August, where
And
November and we're on our third
Yeah.
international
Yeah.
break. It really
Just-
irritates
just
me.
get rid of international football,
It really irritates me.
because we don't need it.
It's a topic. Do we need international football? Next week we've got Gareth Southgate on the couch.
So
yeah,
bad.
but so you're working all weekend basically.
Yeah, working weekend for me.
Drone
Weekend.
work or other work?
All kinds. I've got all kinds on.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got loads on. Yeah. Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
self-employed and I
Cajun.
work as a photographer. I work taxi driver. Everything. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I've got a little bit of work drone related, but not too much. You know, we've got our nephews over tomorrow for the night, so I can't be out too much. But other than that, do you know what? Just thinking about it right now. Other than that, I think I've got a bit of a chill weekend.
Have you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'll enjoy that. Might even watch the match tonight and have a pint.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who
Who
knows?
knows?
The weekend is my oyster, so to speak. But guys, other than
Away.
that, we will finish up there. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
This is us signing off, episde 2
I
of.
promise it'll get better.
Yeah, it's got another thing. It will. We're getting used to it. It'll get much better. And we may start getting guests soon as well. But anyway, that's the end of episode 2 of the Blue and Red Football Thread.
There we go.
See you next week.
See you later.